Did you know that the human mind is an incredibly powerful tool? It's capable of amazing things like problem solving, creativity, and innovation. But did you also know that you have the ability to control your mind and harness its full potential? In this video, we're going to explore the fascinating topic of how to control your mind and unlock its limitless possibilities. 1. Avoid rumination. You might experience instances where negative thoughts persist, even when you desire otherwise. There are various strategies you can employ to gain control over your mind and prevent excessive rumination. Consider the worst-case scenario. Although it may appear counterintuitive and potentially intensify rumination, contemplating the worst-case outcome and evaluating your ability to handle it can surprisingly alleviate worry. Visualizing yourself successfully managing the situation can contribute to a decrease in anxiety. Allocate dedicated time for worrying. By scheduling specific periods to focus on your concerns, you can assure yourself that the problem will receive attention as needed. This practice helps prevent excessive rumination during times when you wish to shift your thoughts elsewhere. Engage in physical activity. Going for a walk or engaging in exercise can divert your attention away from worries. Physical movement can serve as a distraction, either by the exercise itself or by providing new stimuli, such as sights, sounds, and smells, that redirect your mind to less distressing matters. 2. Believe in yourself and that you can change. Believing in the possibility of change greatly influences your motivation and effort. If you harbor doubts about your ability to succeed, you may not invest as much energy into your endeavors. It is crucial to cultivate a positive mindset when confronting challenges. Remind yourself that you have the power to reshape your thoughts and continuously improve. In order to foster personal growth, it's essential to break free from old habits and embrace a more effective lifestyle. Your subconscious mind, where your habits are deeply ingrained, can provide a sense of comfort, familiarity, and security. You may find yourself following the same routines, avoiding risks, and staying within your comfort zone. However, if you wish to accomplish extraordinary things and evolve as an individual, it's necessary to step outside that comfort zone and take calculated risks for a brighter future. Research indicates that individuals who adopt a growth mindset are more likely to achieve desired improvements compared to those who believe their traits and skills are fixed and unchangeable. Embracing the belief that you can grow, learn, and develop empowers you to take on challenges and strive for personal and professional advancement. 3. Be optimistic about your abilities. While it may seem intuitive to be realistic about your ability to control yourself, research suggests that an overly optimistic mindset can actually enhance your self-control. Embracing a positive and optimistic outlook can empower you to exert greater control over your thoughts and behaviors. To cultivate optimism, repeatedly affirm to yourself that you will succeed in controlling your mind, even if you initially have doubts. Engage in positive self-talk and reinforce the belief that you have the capacity to achieve self-control. By consistently reaffirming your ability, you can gradually shift your mindset towards a more optimistic and empowering perspective. It is also beneficial to recall and reflect upon instances when you successfully exerted control over your mind as intended. Focus solely on these past achievements, intentionally disregarding any past instances of self-control failure. By directing your attention to your successes, you reinforce the belief in your ability to control your mind, further bolstering your self-control efforts. Remember, developing an optimistic mindset and acknowledging your past successes can strengthen your self-control and empower you to achieve greater control over your thoughts and behaviors. 4. Reappraise what you are struggling to control. A powerful strategy to enhance self-control is to shift your perspective on the things you struggle to control. For instance, if you find yourself tempted to have a glass of wine despite your goal to stop drinking, try mentally transforming the wine into something undesirable, such as poison. Visualize it permeating your body, infecting your cells and organs. Studies have shown that this technique, known as reappraisal, can significantly support self-control efforts by transforming desirable objects into less appealing ones. To effectively employ this technique, immerse yourself in the vivid imagination and actively engage with the idea that the object you wish to avoid has fundamentally changed its properties. Embrace the mental imagery and play along with the concept, allowing yourself to experience the negative associations that come with it. By mentally transforming the desirable object into something less desirable, You alter your perception and reduce the allure it holds over you. This shift in perspective can strengthen your self-control and aid in avoiding the object or behavior you are trying to control. Remember, the power of imagination and reappraisal can play a significant role in supporting your self-control efforts and ultimately help you achieve your goals. 5. Stop overgeneralizing. Overgeneralizing occurs when we take a single negative experience and apply it to other situations or our expectations for the future. For instance, someone who overgeneralizes might believe that their difficult childhood means their entire life will always be challenging. To overcome this tendency to overgeneralize, consider the following steps. Take control of your future. Empower yourself by recognizing that you have the ability to shape your own future. Instead of resigning to the belief that your life will always be difficult, acknowledge that you have the power to change it through hard work and persistence. Identify areas for improvement. Reflect on the specific aspects of your life that you would like to improve. For example, if you desire more meaningful relationships and a better job, identify those as areas of focus. Set goals. Once you have identified the areas you want to improve, set concrete goals for yourself within those domains. For instance, you might research strategies for building meaningful relationships and then establish goals to enhance your social connections. Similarly, you can explore opportunities for career advancement and set goals to pursue a more fulfilling job. Take action. Put your goals into action by taking consistent steps towards their achievement. This may involve seeking support from others, acquiring new skills or knowledge, networking, or actively pursuing opportunities aligned with your objectives. By actively working towards improving specific aspects of your life, you challenge the notion of overgeneralization and actively shape a future that aligns with your aspirations. Remember, you have the power to break free from overgeneralization by taking control of your future, identifying areas for improvement, setting goals, and taking meaningful action towards creating the life you desire. 6. Avoid catastrophizing. Catastrophizing is a negative thought pattern in which a person exaggerates the significance of a negative event, blowing it out of proportion. For instance, someone who catastrophizes after failing a test might immediately jump to the conclusion that their life is ruined and they will never be able to secure a good job. To combat catastrophizing, it is important to cultivate a more positive mindset. Additionally, employing logical and rational thinking can help challenge these exaggerated thoughts. Consider the following strategies. Practice positive thinking. Train your mind to focus on positive aspects and possibilities rather than dwelling on worst-case scenarios. Replace negative thoughts with more optimistic and realistic perspectives. Employ logical reasoning. Engage in self-reflection and ask yourself logical questions that challenge the catastrophic thoughts. For example, consider whether you personally know individuals who have failed a test, yet still manage to obtain good jobs and lead fulfilling lives. Reflect on whether a single test grade should be the sole basis for determining future success. Seek evidence. Look for evidence that contradicts the catastrophic belief. Gather examples of people who have faced setbacks or failures, but have still achieved their goals and found happiness. This evidence can serve as a reminder that one negative event does not define the entirety of your future. Focus on the bigger picture. Step back and consider the broader context. Recognize that a single test or failure does not define your worth or dictate the course of your entire life. Embrace a long-term perspective and concentrate on the steps you can take to learn from the experience and work towards your goals. By practicing positive thinking, employing logical reasoning, seeking evidence, and keeping the bigger picture in mind, you can break free from the trap of catastrophizing and approach challenges with a more balanced and constructive mindset. 7. Smile even if you don't feel like it. It is well established that negative emotions can hinder self-control and make it challenging to control our minds. However, there is a simple technique to counteract these negative feelings: smiling. While it may seem more natural to assume that feeling happy leads to smiling, the facial feedback hypothesis proposes an interesting reversal. Smiling can actually induce feelings of happiness. This means that by intentionally smiling, even when we may not initially feel like it, we can trigger a positive emotional response within ourselves. When we smile, our facial muscles send signals to our brain, which interprets those signals as a reflection of happiness or positive emotions. This process creates a feedback loop, where the act of smiling can stimulate the release of endorphins and neurotransmitters associated with happiness and well-being. By consciously choosing to smile, we can influence our emotional state and improve our self-control. Even if the smile is initially forced or artificial, the physical act of smiling can eventually lead to genuine positive emotions. So, the next time you find yourself overwhelmed by negative feelings or struggling to control your mind, try putting on a smile. Embrace the power of facial feedback and allow the simple act of smiling to uplift your mood and enhance your self-control. Conclusion. Congratulations! You've now learned several techniques for controlling your mind and unleashing its full potential. Remember, it takes time and practice to develop these habits, but the results are well worth the effort. By becoming aware of your thoughts, using positive affirmations, practicing visualization and mindfulness, challenging limiting beliefs, cultivating gratitude, and surrounding yourself with positivity, you'll be well on your way to mastering your mind and creating the life you desire. Remember, you have the power to control your mind and shape your destiny. So go out there and embrace your inner strength. You're capable of incredible things. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more empowering content. Until next time, stay optimistic and keep on mastering your mind.